There are many reasons why people hunt. The chase, the meat, the antlers. I don't carry this camera around with me to brag about what I'm doing or to show everyone what I've done. For me, it's about the memories captured, the story told, and the stories left to be told. This is a special one to me, one I will not soon, if ever, forget. A dream season on Maryland public land. This is my story.
What's going on, everybody? It is mid-June 2023 right now. I was out here ripping a couple shots with the Matthews this afternoon and figured I'd give you guys a little update on how this summer's going so far. Spent pretty much my entire winter and spring out scouting again. Posted a couple videos for you guys. I'm going to post another one coming here soon. I got to head back into one of my cell cams that I hung in an area that I had a lot of mature bucks on camera during the rut last year, during the month of November, end of October. And I'm going to head into there, rehang that cell cam, maybe even take a new one in. One of the areas is in a swamp. There's a little pinch point back along the river. The river in the swamp kind of pinches them down into this little funnel of dry land to get from bedding area to bedding area. And there was a lot of mature bucks in there last year. That's where I'm going to go hang that cell cam this week. And then there's another spot that was right along the road. It's just a little 2-acre section of woods on this really highly pressured piece of public land. And when you get into the month of November and everybody gets out hunting during the rut, first week in November or so, by mid-November, all these mature bucks get pushed into this little 2-acre section of woods right there along the road where everybody's just walking right past it to get into the rest of that big section of public land. I'm pretty much setting a goal for myself this year to try to kill a Pope and Young buck out here on Maryland public land, which it's not going to be easy. I've been hunting Maryland public land for a long time, mostly in Western Maryland, Region A, and the western half of Region B type stuff. And I've killed a lot of mature bucks, and not a single one of them has been Pope and Young. A lot of 118, 115 type 8 points, but nothing Pope and Young yet. So that's a goal that I've set for myself this year. I'm going to try to get out there into one of those spots that we've collected trail camera data in the past couple years where there's a lot of mature bucks using it. A lot of bucks of that caliber, Pope and Young, 130s, 140s, even up into the 150s caliber type bucks. Hopefully we can get into one of those spots this year, or a new spot that I found this past winter scouting, and we can get it done.
This swamp here behind me, which is actually a big bedding area. I'm assuming what's happening is a lot of does are bedding out in this dry swamp that I accessed through from the river, and these bucks are cruising this edge where the does are entering the bedding area, coming from the ag fields up over top of the hill. I'm gonna hang tight here for these last 40 minutes, and I'll see you guys at daylight. side of this skinny bench right here. And I'm going to have to flip to the other side because it's going to switch to a southwest wind, which will blow straight across this and out into that swamp. So I'm just going to flip-flop and get over onto the other side so that if these deer come back out through here this evening, and if a buck works through this bench, I'll be on that downwind side. But I'm so glad he gave me a second shot. I think I've liver shot him. The second shot looked good. He's going down. He's gonna go down. Nope. Ah. There he goes, there he goes. That's what I've been waiting on. That's what I've been waiting on.
There he is. You did it, buddy.
I had set a goal for myself this season, a goal not many hunters in my area will ever achieve. Encased in my success, I spent the next few weeks trying to get my cousin his first deer ever with a bow. Although we got close, he wasn't able to get it done. With mid-November approaching, I knew one of the mature bucks from the year prior was bound to show himself on the spot right off the road. But little did I know, I was about to complete my goal for the second time this season. Set up in a familiar spot today. It's the same tree where Cole just missed his buck back on November 6th. I had just killed my buck on November 2nd, so I decided to bring him in here, and he ended up missing one. Already had one move past me this morning. Couldn't tell if it was a small buck or a doe, but it definitely wasn't a big buck. I could make out the white on the deer's body very well. It didn't look like a very big body. And because I could make out the white on the body, I should have been able to see a big white rack if it was a big buck. So it was either a small buck or a doe, but either way it did stop in the scrape and mess around a little bit. So hopefully it was an estrus doe. We get some bucks following her back in here this morning. Before I could even get the camera going, I just had a doe. Looked like a yearling doe running right through here. She was only like 15 yards. She stopped over here and was looking back up into the bedding area. I can hear stuff moving around up in there. There's something going on in there.
think I saw a bunch of blood spray right on impact. Stuck it right up in between the shoulders. That was another Pope and Young out here in Maryland Public.
Right there he is. Absolute stud. Dude, this is a dream season right here. $2 in 2 weeks, boys.
I had met my goal not once in a season, but twice in a matter of 2 weeks. A season like this is one people dream of. One that is often referred to as once in a lifetime. I didn't start carrying this camera around to brag about what I'm doing or to show people what I've done. I'm here to tell my story. And my story is far from over.